Hello my friends, Russell Wright here, and to you guys, I just wanted to make sure that I touched in with all my members at members.super-intelligent.ai. This is an AI news update coupled with a weather report. Many of you reached out to us, you knew we were inside Hurricane Helene in Florida, which was quite devastating to certain cities in Florida. In fact, they're quoting that it's probably one of the worst in recorded history in terms of devastation, damage, especially in the curve or the bend on the internal or west side of the Florida Panhandle. So it was major, but what we didn't expect is how hard it was going to hit North Carolina, Georgia, and everyone else. I just want to report to you guys that we are safe. We are currently on a sabbatical, preparing for you the most amazing AI SEO technologies available and planning for this upcoming year and Q4 to make sure you guys get everything that you need. And so we're up in Nova Scotia now, and we had a family reunion cruise, which we're doing, and it's kind of a work vacation, but I wanted you to know what was going on. But there's something about the supply chain that I thought you might find interesting, that an AI full stack developer and product manager that I respect a lot, Nate, you've seen me quote his stuff before, he has some stuff to say about it. So we had family in Asheville, North Carolina, which was devastating to them. Entire towns have been wiped out in East Tennessee, in North Carolina, and it does affect the tech supply chain. We don't know the full story yet. I just will keep reporting to you. Just want to make sure you guys knew about this. I'm going to let Nate talk about it a little bit before I double down on some of the things that he's saying.
Go into your phone, that go into your computer, that go into everything that has semiconductors. All of that sand, that comes from Spruce Pine, North Carolina. The sand.
Okay, so the sand that he's talking about is from Spruce Pine, North Carolina, which I knew about the town. I've been through there. I used to live in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. I lived in Asheville, North Carolina in the early 2000s, late 90s. Just wanted you to know but Spruce Pine is the source of a huge amount of super refined silicon element, which is put in a crucible and melted down. See the videos below. I'm going to show this for you. So if those of you who are invested maybe in Wall Street or anything else, just know that we're waiting to hear how badly the supply chain was affected. It's not a good thing. We're waiting for the state of the mine. Let's see, let him finish.
And for the crucible that makes the ingots pure enough to make chips comes from Spruce Pine, North Carolina, which is underwater.
Completely so far.
And that's a big problem. I don't know what we're going to do about it, but from a tech industry perspective, this affects you too. This is something you should be concerned about. Spruce Pine is underwater right now. I don't know what the state of the mine is. I don't think anybody outside Spruce Pine's directors know what the state of the mine is. So there's a mine there, there's a plant there. The plant is near the river, the mine is in the mountains, the town is underwater. And
I'm still waiting to hear how badly the mine is underwater and how much damage there was. Again, I'm assuming that they'll have a lot of support and assistance from the tech industry, manufacturer, supply chain, any interested parties who have that interest.
And the human cost is horrific, and the entire tech industry is worried. I'm worried. I don't know what's going to happen. If we don't have that sand, then we run out of the ability to make computer chips. That's how bad it is. So keep an eye on that story. Keep an eye on Spruce Pine. Help any way you can. The human cost is tremendous.
And one thing I would add to that, guys, and gals, is that we do have other chip supply chain access points outside of the United States. So my main concern is I want to keep as much of the chip manufacturing at home as we possibly can. So if you have any information about this store and you've done your own research, use perplexity.ai. Don't just do a plain Google search, go deep into the citations. These are the type of situations where you want to start using your AI generated information. And so just note that we're watching this story pretty closely. I put some information and some more documentation. And by the way, I'll be adding more over the next couple of weeks. It's just a story to watch. And since this is related to Q-Star AI and chip manufacturing, we're already having a difficult time keeping up with the AI chip. And NVIDIA is pretty much the main, I'd say the main tech stack, multi-billion-dollar company that requires this, and they do get their chips from and their manufacturer supply chain from multiple countries. But I like to keep as much of this at home as possible, if you know what I mean. So we'll continue to watch this story, and I hope you guys just keep that on your radar. I hope everybody is safe in our community. Reach out if you had any difficulty or if you've been hit by this storm or flood. We're here as a community. We're on Team Human, and I want to hear what's going on for everybody. A lot of more really cool things coming for you guys up in the regular members area or the premium members area. We'll talk to you soon.